There's a famous seaside place called Plymouth that's noted for fresh air and fun. And Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom went there with young Albert, their son. A grand little lad was young Albert, all dressed in his best, quite a swell, with a stick with a horse's head handle, the finest the range could sell. Well, they didn't think much to the ocean. The waves, they were all piddling and small. There were no wrecks and nobody drowned. In fact, nothing to laugh at all.
Boring.
So, seeking for further amusement, they paid and went into the zoo, where they'd lions and tigers and meerkats, oat ale and sandwiches too. There were one great big lion called Jazz, and his nose was all covered in scars. He lay in a somnolent posture, with the side of his face on the bars. Now Albert had heard about lions, and how they were ferocious and wild. And to see Jazz laying so peaceful, well, it just didn't seem right to the child. So straightway the brave little fella, not showing a morsel of fear, he took the stick with the horse's head handle, and he pushed it in Jazz's ear. Well, you could see the lion didn't like it, but given a kind of a roll, he pulled Albert inside the cage with him, and he swallowed the little lad whole. Then Pa, who'd seen the occurrence and didn't know what to do next, said, "Mother, yon lion's ate Albert." And Mother said,
"Well, I am vexed."
Then Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom, quite rightly when all said and done, complained to the animal keeper that the lion had eaten their son. The keeper was quite nice about it. She said,
"Oh, what a nasty mishap. Are you sure that is your boy is eaten?"
And Pa said, "Am I sure? There's his cap." The owner had to be sent for. He came and he said,
"What's to do?"
Pa said, "Yon lion's at Albert, and him in his Sunday clothes too." Then Mother said,
Right, young fella. I think it's a shame and a sin for a lion to go and eat Albert, and after we paid to come in.
The owner, he wanted no trouble, and he took out his purse right away, saying,
"How much to settle the matter?"
And Pa said, "Well, what do you usually pay?" But Mother had turned a bit awkward when she thought where her Albert had gone. She said,
"No, someone call a policeman."
So that was decided upon. The policeman gave his opinion that no one was really to blame, and he said that he hoped the Ramsbottoms would have further sons to their name. At that, Mother got proper blazing.
"Thank you, sir, kindly,"
said she.
"What? Waste all our lives raising children to feed ruddy lions? Not me.